In this first video, I will be creating a simple Hello World test case using the Robot Framework and RIDE, which is Robot Framework Test Data Editor. So let us begin by creating a simple test case file first. In Robot Framework, a test case file represents a test suite and it can contain multiple test cases. Once we create the test case file, we are presented with the screen in the editor where we can configure test suite wide settings which will be imposed on all the test cases which are written within the test file. For this video, we will just use the documentation settings. We need to import a library which is provided by the Robot Framework for use in our test case to run some commands. So the name of the library is operating system. This operating system library provides the normal operating system commands, to create a file, to start a process, to run commands and get its output. More information on this library can be availed by going to its documentation on Robot Framework's website. So as you can see, there are many keywords which are provided with this library, which can be used in our program, like append to file, copy file, create file. We will be using the run and return code and output command in our test case. The run and return code and output command returns the output of the command as well as the return code which is returned by the command, which is 0 if the command completed successfully and is greater than 0 for any of the error cases. So now we will also create a variable for our use. So variable in Robot Framework are created within curly braces, which is preceded by a $sign. We will name our variable hello, and it is a string. We will give a value of hello world. Now we can start creating test cases within this test case file by right clicking the test case file and selecting new test case. We'll give it a name. So on the Hello World test case screen, we see some settings option, which again gives us setting to document to provide any documentation pertaining to the test case, and we have some other attributes. As of now, we will ignore these attributes as they are not required, and what we will do in this test case is that we will run the echo command and try to print the string hello world. We will store the output of this command in a variable, and then we will try to validate this output against a string and see whether the output passes or not. This is basically a very trivial example, but enough to get us started with Robot Framework. So first we will declare a variable in which we want to get the output. We will use the keyword run provided by the operating system library to run the command. We will use echo a space in if you want to provide a space to any argument in Robot Framework. Either you can give the space followed by a backslash, or you can use the special variable space like this to convey to robot framework that there is a space between the two arguments of the keyword. So echo space, and we will print the string. We will use our variable hello, which contains the string hello world. Once we have the output of the run command, we will use the log keyword to log the output to the console, and we will use the built-in keyword should match provided by the robot framework to match the output against a string against the string which we'll provide here. So we will say should match the string hello world. And now let us run the test case. You can run the test case using the play button here or pressing the F8 function key. So once we run the test case, we see that our test case has passed. We can see that robot framework has generated output file, output.xml, a log report, a log and a report in HTML format, and we can see the output of each of the steps, which says running the echo hello world command. And then since we are logging the output, it is displayed here that output returned by the command was hello world, and the test case passes since our keyword for matching that we provided actually matches the output of the command. So we will try and change the string which we provided and see if the command fails now. So I have changed the string that we want to validate the output against, and I'm running the test case again, and this time both the strings do not match, and robot framework clearly tells us that hello world string, which is written by the run command, does not match the string that we are validating against. Again, now if we want to see the detailed report of our test case, it is automatically generated by the robot framework. We can use the report button, and it is shown in the HTML format, which gives us the status that one of the critical tests fail, and more information regarding the test case which failed can be availed using following this the hyperlink, and we can get a detailed log through this regarding the output of each of the steps, each of the keywords that we were using. So the command which failed, the keyword which failed is should match keyword, which clearly says that fails unless given string matches the given pattern. So the string and the pattern which were given did not agree, and so this test case failed. So let us go and try to change the string and make the test case pass. To save the test case, and this time it passes. So this is just to get you started with robot framework. We will move on to more advanced example and an advanced test case using robot framework to actually see some of the features which the robot framework provides, which can save us a lot of time, since we do not have to actually write any code. Just use the keywords which are provided by the robot framework in our test cases, like run, log, should match. And there is also provision to create user-defined keywords. Like I can create my own keyword using the keywords which are provided by the robot framework. So more in the next video.